Welcome to 60 Seconds with the Allen Firm. We hope this guidance will help you make a great decision and really be at peace. So today we have Jason Stacy. Jason is the co-owner of Tech323, and they handle all things IT and technology needs for small and medium businesses. So they are your IT department for businesses. So Jason, thanks for making time this morning,
Yes.
to come on. So the question today is, we get a lot of email scams and schemes. There's a lot of that going on, and just to help people, to help businesses and their employees, can you explain, like, what should a person be on the lookout for, in emails, or what are just very practical, like, do's and don'ts for business owners and employees, and with all the emails we're receiving? Can you speak into that?
Yes. So usually you'll get an email that has a subject line that tries to create a sense of urgency to make you think, oh, I need to deal with this. Like, your mailbox is full and you're not going to get these emails if you don't fix this problem, or we've tried to wire you money, but we need more information, things like that. If you're not expecting, a wire, or you're not expecting a document to sign, then you need to be a little leery of that. So these emails will have generally some sort of link or attachment. They'll say, click here, and it may look like a real Microsoft email or like a real DocuSign email. But if you put your mouse over, but don't click it, put your mouse over the link, you can usually read the underlying, address that it's going to.
Okay.
If it's not going to, you don't see DocuSign.com or Microsoft.com. Generally it's going to be some, random website that they've taken over. Could be joesbikebarn.com, and then it'll have a bunch of stuff after that. That's not a real link. A lot of times the emails are poorly written. There's bad grammatical errors, spelling errors. You can tell it's written by a non-native English speaker. Sometimes the domains are misspelled. So you might have a link to a Google page. When you put your mouse over it, it may look like google.com, but maybe the L is switched out for the number 1. And so at a quick glance, you see that it says Google, but then it really doesn't. Another one they'll do is, an example was there's a website, gimletmedia.com, and they were testing their CEO of their company to see if they could phish him, to make him click a link that he shouldn't. They registered the domain gimletrnedia.com. So they switched the letter M for the 2 letters R and N. And when you quickly glance at it, the R next to an N looks like an M. And so he just read it as Gimlet Media from the address, clicked the link, and the guy had said, he's vigilant about this, you can't phish me. It turns out they got all of his information. So
They got him, yeah.
yeah. So, and then other things will be from a public email address, like a Google, a Gmail, a Hotmail, a Yahoo email. So, Microsoft's not going to send you an email from Yahoo, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So really, like, we get a lot of emails that says, like, hey, click here to change your password. It's expired. Right. So that'll never come from a Microsoft or from a
No, they're not going to send that to you. So they're not going to ask you to change your password. A lot of times when you click, I had an example the other day, a customer clicked the link in an email, and it takes you to a login page that looks just like the real thing, and asking for his username and password to his Microsoft email. And he put it in, and within 20 or 30 seconds, he started getting emails in his inbox that were failed to send kind of emails. And so what this thing was doing is it was using his email address then to send out more spam.
Okay, so never click anything like that's like a change your password, they'll never do that. Never hit your login information. Like you can go directly to Microsoft for that, or to wherever. They'll never email you. And will they ever email you and say, hey, your mailbox is full, click here to add more space, or it's undelivered emails?
You'll never get anything from Microsoft or from Google telling you that your mailbox is full.
Okay.
They're not going to do that kind of thing. What'll happen is when you log into the webmail interface, you might get a pop-up saying, you're out of space.
But never by email.
But yeah, they're not going to come in and ask you to click this link to deal with this problem.
Yeah. So really, a general rule is it's better just to delete everything like that. I mean, if you don't know for sure, just delete it.
If you're not expecting, let's say, some people in the real estate business are always getting these documents to sign over email or closing documents. But if you're not expecting it and you get it from a random address that you don't know, kind of read through it, find out who it's from before you click any of the links, and then call the person. If even if I get an email from you, Josh, and it's like, hey, Jason, click this link to update we're updating our database of emails. Click this link. I might, instead of just clicking it, I would probably shoot you a text or call you because I know you and say, hey, did you send me that? And then, oh, yeah, we're doing this. And so it's safe to click it. At that point, go forward.
That's great, Jason. That's super helpful. So how can people reach you if they have any follow-up questions about any of this?
The easiest way is just email address support@tech323.com.
Okay.
And it's TECH, like Texas Tech,
okay.
323.com.
That sounds great. Jason, thanks for making time today. I really appreciate it, and hope this helps keep people out of some trouble on the email. So thank you.
Yes, thanks.